Hi, and welcome to Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. This is our big 2015 The Media Just Doesn't Stop episode, so stay tuned. Hi, and welcome back. I am your host, Michael Boroff. With me to my left, your right, is Richard Catterjohn.
Hello.
As we said in the little thing beforehand, it's 2015. We're not even halfway through 2015.
And technically the movie season hasn't even started.
Yeah, and so far, man, you can't turn anywhere without TV shows, movies, comic books, just smacking the love of comic books in your face. And the hits just keep on coming. Richard, what's gotten you interested in this so far?
Well, I'm loving The Flash, but that's an episode within itself.
Yeah, right off the bat, the shows that we've already grown to love, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Flash, Arrow, have still been consistently hitting them out of the park. iZombie. Ooh, man, love iZombie. That was one where I read the books, got the first few issues of it, so I was like, well, it comes on TV, I'll get a chance. Loved it. I love the tone of it. Yeah, iZombie has become one of my favorite.
But I think we're going to concentrate on something that's being streamed through Netflix.
That's right. We would be remiss not to mention Daredevil. Holy... You know what I like most about Daredevil is I've talked to a lot of people in the, we'll talk about The Flash, we'll talk about Arrow, Gotham, gotta mention Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
I talk about this stuff to, a multitude of my friends. Never before has the buzz about something been so in your face as it has been with Daredevil.
Well, I think it's the whole Netflix thing, all 13 episodes, boom.
Yeah. And I gotta admit, that one kind of snuck up on me too, because I tried to stay away from the spoilers of it because I like the Daredevil. I was looking forward to it.
And everybody sat there and watched almost all 13 within the first 2 days.
Oh my God, yes. Because it was just like, I was in a conversation with a friend of mine about it. And he's like, yeah, I got through like the first 4, and I hadn't got a chance to sit down and watch it yet. And I'm like, first 4? Yeah, they put it, I was like, oh no, this is, yeah. Yeah, because my problem was I'd already added it to my Netflix list long before it came out. And I had everything planned. I'm going to watch the first episode, such and such night. It's going to be great. And it was like, oh, all of them. Oh, well, I think I have some vacation time left. Yeah, it was fantastic. And it was definitely a show that is worth the binge watch. The continuating story of it.
It's like one huge movie. A lot of people is comparing it as just like one Daredevil movie.
Yeah.
You just have to watch it few days, 13 days.
And we can't talk about Daredevil without mentioning the infamous, his gone in stone as one of the greatest fight scenes of all times. What was it, episode 2? 3? The hallway scene.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. I've watched a lot of movies. I've watched a lot of action movies. I've watched a lot of fighting in action movies. I've never seen anything that blew me away like that fight scene in the hallway. That showed just how real and how human Matt Murdock is, because as he's, giving and getting, he just...
I know. I don't know how he's alive after how many beatings.
Oh my God!
I've taken a lot of beatings in my head too, and I know how that feels.
No kidding. It made me tired watching it, and I didn't take a single punch. I'm watching him not only dishing it out but taking it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, it's just been. It is one of the best adaptations from a comic book. I really believe that they kept
very loyal.
Yes, very loyal.
The source material.
Yes. Am I the only person though that can't watch it and look at Foggy Nelson and not think of the Mighty Ducks though? Eldon still looks like the same. Like seriously, like that one scene when he's helping Karen out. I'm just like, throw a puck down and hit him with a knuckle puck. Just smack.
But he looked like Foggy.
He did. That's just it.
The hair, everything.
Everything, man. Oh, it was.
And it was modern day, but at the same time, it had a little bit of 70s creeping in there too.
Yeah, because it really gave to the appeal of Hell's Kitchen, where it was like the rest of the world's moved on, but
they're kind of stuck.
yes.
And the flashback sequences, because that was during the 70s, and it all kind of fit.
Yes. One of the big things that I've heard made comparison of is, because everybody who knows me knows I am a huge Arrow fan, and I've heard a lot of people say the same thing, that Daredevil is the show that Arrow could and should have been.
Yeah.
And
it's on a different network.
It's on different networks, and you know
That's
what?
why.
Exactly, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Arrow. Yeah, it is the CW, and it's as good as it can be on the CW. Now, if it was ever taken over by like Netflix or like AMC,
I don't
or
think it will,
something,
because CW
it
ain't
won't,
gonna
and
get
I don't
rid of
want
it.
it to. I don't want it to change.
I mean, it's what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. It's still enjoyable. I still love it. I will constantly watch it. But I mean, seriously, you take Daredevil out of the black outfit and put him in a green outfit. It's what
It's similar.
It's very similar.
But Daredevil's more the fisticuffs.
That's true. That's another thing that I like to point out to people who have said that is there is just a general different tone.
And adding this is from the last episode, the Billy Clubs.
Oh yes.
And hey, how many canes did he toss in that series?
That could have been a drinking game right there. It's like, oh, nobody's looking. Time to run. Snap.
Throw is it?
Yeah. But yes. Oh, Daredevil is. If you haven't got. Seriously, who are we talking to? Why are we even saying if you haven't got a chance to watch
we're
it?
spoiling this. Who cares?
No.
Everybody's seen it.
That's what I'm saying is if you're watching this, you're of a certain mindset. And seriously, why are we saying watch it? You're already watched it. You've probably already finished
Seen all
watching
13, yeah.
Yes.
By now, I mean, this won't air until another week.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Daredevil. Daredevil, to me, was on the same, how do I put this, level, caliber that Guardians of the Galaxy was, in that, to the majority of TV watching, movie watching individuals, Daredevil might not be a character you readily are familiar with. The same that Guardians of the Galaxy was. But it was on the strength of how good the show was, as was Guardians of the Galaxy, and word of mouth, that made it
Oh, yeah.
explode. It was almost like, it was like catching lightning in a bottle twice.
Yeah.
Let's take let's take a chance on a character that diehard fans are familiar with, that might not be as well known to the general population, and let's back it. Let's put all we have into it, and it paid off for them again.
Oh, yeah. Marvel just been hitting out of the park.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was the one disappointing. That's the only thing that we had, that DC fans had going for us, is we gave up on the movies. Marvel, you rule movies. DC, no. That's another episode.
Yeah.
But we had TV. We had Arrow. We had Flash. We're so good.
And hopefully the Brave and the Bold or whatever.
Yes. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still solid. I'm a big fan of that. But I mean, Arrow, Flash, and then it was like, yay, we have TV, and then Daredevil comes out, and we're like, crap.
I don't even consider it TV.
That's true.
Netflix is something else.
That's true.
It's all that new. It's different, and
Yeah.
I think that's why they can get away with it more. Mm-hmm. It's on Netflix. They can get away with the violence more. They can do it more adult.
Yeah.
Where TV, you're still under the FCC's rules for broadcasting and stuff. So that's why the Arrow is what the Arrow is.
True, because it would be very difficult to show something in the Daredevil universe without dropping an F-bomb or an,
Or
the
just the
S.
violence. The
Yes.
violence,
Oh, yes.
I mean, he's sitting there, he's laying in the puddle of water with blood coming out. You can't do that in Arrow.
Oh, and Kingpin with the Russian. And the
Oh.
I mean, seriously, if Arrow did take place in like the Daredevil universe, this whole issue with Ra's al Ghul would have been like that, because Ollie just been like done. But yes, Daredevil, God, loved
And
it so
there was
much.
enough Easter eggs, what they're calling Easter eggs, in the background that it does take place in the Marvel Universe.
Oh, yeah.
You could see in the walls and stuff.
And right out of the gate, the very first episode, when Foggy and Matt are looking at the the new building
Oh,
for
yeah,
their
yeah,
law office.
yeah.
She's like, oh, it's been very reasonably priced since the incident.
Yeah.
Oh, we're calling it the incident now. That's all you needed. That was just like a way of saying, hey, we're in the same city as the Avengers took place. You know, that's all you needed.
Yeah.
And they didn't dwell on it. I mean, there was a couple jokes. It's like, oh, it's just a guy in a suit. Not like he has a suit of armor and a magic hammer.
Yeah.
That was it. Beautiful. It was just enough of a nod to remind you, yes, hey, we're in the Marvel Universe, but seriously, why would Thor bother with Hell's Kitchen? This is my house.
And the Iron Fist references.
Oh, yes.
You know, they're getting you ready for another series, you know?
Yes, and that's the great thing about Marvel doing what they're doing on Netflix is they have so much resources to tap on. You know, there's talk of the Jessica Jones show.
Right. Because they're already filming.
They are already filming. They've just cast the Luke Cage.
Right.
So I mean, the sky's the limit, literally, when it comes to that universe, and I think that is a brilliant way to do it. Let's take characters that, yes, the studio monetarily can't justify making a big screen movie, but
It's Marvel Max.
yes.
I mean, I've heard that comparison. You know, this
Yes.
is Marvel Max. You know, I mean, it's just too bad they couldn't have some of them like mutant things involved. You know.
Yeah, which that's litigation and Fox and blah 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 blah. But
You know,
yeah.
I mean, you could see that. You know, and I mean that's what I'm saying. They're even now doing another spin-off of Shield.
Yes. Am I the only person who, like, after watch, I couldn't watch all of it. Even if I had the time, I physically, like, in my soul, couldn't watch all of Daredevil in a row because after, like, 2-3 episodes, it's like, it's so dark. I need a puppy. I need rainbows and unicorns. I need something, or I'm just, it's so dark. It's like, I need a hug, you know. But that's what makes it great. It's just, it's fantastic. It really does the comic book justice. Looking forward to seeing where Marvel's gonna go from here. There's so much.
Oh, they can do anything.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, like or comment the page. Let us know what you liked about the Daredevil Netflix. What you would like to see, you know, in the future. Just rant
us
at
know.
us. Yeah, let us know. See, down here at the webpage. So check us out.
Facebook page everywhere.
Yep. So I'm sure with all the TV shows that are still going strong, you're going to be seeing more of us, and you're going to be hearing more of this. Blah, 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 here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like. So stay tuned.